and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. So today I have a very special friend here with me. Her name is Kim, and I think you guys have seen her before in one of my videos briefly, right?
Yes.
Yeah. In that what's that one? Carrie first one. Yeah, you guys have seen her before. So today we have an important topic for you guys, right, Kim?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so Kim has never done this before. So this whole camera thing is a struggle. It was a struggle to get her here. So I'm excited that she's here. Since she's in town and she's over, we might as well shoot this video, right?
Yes, we'll see how it goes.
Anyway, so today's topic, like it states in the title, is how to survive a toxic workplace. So we were actually discussing this earlier and we thought it would be like an important topic to share with you guys. So that's why we're here today. We have a few tips. I think we'll do maybe five each. We don't know yet until, you know, the video starts, but just things that we think will work if you're someone who's going through, you know, something at your workplace, or you know someone who's going through something at your workplace, then you might want to share this video with them. Anyways, let's dive in. So should I go first? Or
yes.
Would you go first? She's like, yes. Okay, so first things first, I'm a Christian, so I believe in God. First things first, if they are giving you headache in your workplace, my brothers and sisters, you need to pray to God. You need to commit your workplace, the people that are behaving like they are disturbing them from their villages, you need to commit all of them to God, so that God can make you survive going there every day. And I personally pray every morning before I go to work, because you never know what can press the wrong button. You never know. So I personally pray every morning. You pray before you go to work?
Yes, it definitely helps. And even if you can find a song that you can listen to kind of calm your mind down right after you prayed, but definitely praying is important. Especially going into a toxic work environment.
Yes. You need to be sane. You need to be able to scale through. So praying is important. Very, very important. I have a prayer that I pray, which I think will be good. So I might put that in the description box if I can, Sha. I'll put that in there. But yeah, prayer is very important.
Definitely.
Yeah, so that's number one.
So number two is setting boundaries. So you gotta make sure that they know exactly what your limits are. If there's anything that you're not comfortable with, you need to make that known.
I agree with Kim, like setting boundaries. I think that's very important, because people need to know, like, this is what you can take and this is what you can't take. And I think it's important, as you're setting those boundaries, make sure you respect yourself too, so people can respect you equally. So I think setting boundaries. Do you have any?
Setting boundaries, definitely. Another one I would say that kind of fall hands in hand with the setting boundaries is also speaking up for yourself. So sometimes, yes, you might not want to speak up because you fear retaliation.
It depends on the workplace. So when you go and talk like this, the next minute you will see sack letter waiting for you.
Yes.
So you have to think about that very, very well when you're in a toxic workplace.
But you still have to speak up for yourself, because nobody else is going to speak up for you.
True.
If you just sit there and go to work every day not being happy, it will take a toll on your life. So sometimes you do gotta speak up and fight for yourself. If you have a union, reach out to your union.
Yep.
If you have a mediation team or any group of individuals that you can speak to at your workplace, definitely speak to them. Or maybe it could be your HR that you have to reach out to. Yep. But you definitely need to speak up and make sure that is known, what's happening, and that's your boundaries. And
and I think with those speaking up thing, like you said, I think recording events of situations that happen will be important, so that when you're speaking up, you have evidence. You can't just go and speak up and you don't have anything to say, or you don't have anything to back up. Thank you. So I think you need to like keep track of what's happening.
Definitely. Yeah, so maybe keep a little journal at home, or even one at work too, and bring it home at the end of the day. Just documenting little things that you come across that might be toxic or you're not feeling too right about. Just so in the event that something does come of it, then you know exactly what took place and when it took place.
Exactly. And yeah, I definitely recommend keeping track of what's going on so that when you're speaking up and fighting for yourself, you know exactly what you're stating to them. You don't want to look stupid. And trust me, in a toxic workplace, they can make you look stupid. They can make you look like you're the and they are the. So you better keep track of what it is going on. And
they can put words in your mouth.
They can put words in your mouth. Yep.
They can make you start second guessing yourself, wondering, did I really do that? Did I not? That's just part of the toxic environment. So
that's very, very
something
true,
to watch out for as well.
It make you wonder if you're the same person. They begin to tell you the personality that you don't even have, and they begin to impose it on you that you have it. Anyways, I think another thing for me is knowing why you're there. So know why you're there. If you know the reason why you're there, whether that's for experience, whether that's for the money, because money is very important, whether that's for I don't know, or growth, you're trying to get to a certain level, you're trying to
different career path,
exactly, and you need something from that workplace to carry over, or you need something from that workplace that will take you to the step that you need to be at, then I think just knowing why you're there, and that would help you remain focused and ignore the toxic environment, ignore all of the negativity and all of that. So for me, I think knowing why you're there, and knowing why you're there will keep you going. That's what I'm trying to say, knowing why you're there.
And another thing that would go with that is not to take it personally.
Yep.
Because you know why you're there, you know that what they're saying might not be true, but you have to try and not take it personally, because you know yourself best.
They don't know you the way you know
They don't know you. So just try not to take it personally. I know that can be hard sometimes.
Very hard though. Very hard. But the minute you know why you're there, then you won't take it personally. I think if you can really just remember in the back of your head that you're here because of this, you're here because of A, B, C, D, then whatever it is that's happening, you won't take it personally. Yeah. So I really support that point. Okay, so another thing I have, another point I have for you guys is finding something positive that you do outside of work. So whether that's yoga, whatever that might be, whether you go to the gym or whatever it is that you can do to just tune out, be positive, look for something outside of the workplace that you can do that will just keep you sane and keep you, what's the right word? Just keep you sane.
Keep you grounded.
Keep you grounded, thank you. That'll keep you grounded. Just look for something outside of the workplace that you can do that will keep you grounded for sure.
So what I would say is be kind to yourself. So at work, you get your breaks, make sure you take them.
Take your breaks.
Not because they're on you saying you must get this done.
You want to do the work.
Take your break.
If that work, if they decide that, they don't want you anymore, somebody has to replace you. So don't kill yourself. Don't kill yourself.
Take your breaks. Eat your lunch when it's lunchtime. Step away from your computer if it's an office setting, if it's construction. Maybe just find a quiet place to sit and regroup.
Yes.
Just take your mind off the stress, because trust me, if you sit there, it can eat you up. So be kind to yourself.
Inside. So
if they're not kind to you,
be kind to yourself. If you have a good support system, like outside of the workplace, it would be best to speak with them too. I would advise that rather than speaking to someone in the workplace. Yes. You never know.
But also at the same time, you can find people in the workplace that have your best interests as well. You just have to be cautious.
Very cautious.
What you share with them.
At least one or two. There's always that one or two persons there that you can speak to, and that you can even have a relationship with both at work and outside of work. As long as you have sense and you know how to manage both, then you can. However, I think it's always good to have someone have
someone you can talk to.
System outside of work too. I don't know whether it's your parents, your significant other, you have a good friend, or someone who has
or
counseling, yes, or someone who has similar experiences or works in the same setting or whatever. So it's always good to
definitely share that with others as well, so that you can have somebody to just know like you're not alone, or if you need some moral support, then you can get that. Or maybe they have advice that you didn't even think about, and they can share that with you.
Yeah, that's true though. At work, I have been lucky that I've had at least one person who's kind and who has sense, that you can communicate with, and I've ended up building like good relationships that years will pass and I'm still like communicating with that person. We're literally like family afterwards. So just be careful, Sha. Open your eyes. Open the eyes. You don't want to enter Wala, because if you go and speak to the wrong person, hey, the matter will escalate, and you don't want that. So so that's it.
Yeah, and if you really can't deal with that workplace, then leave, move,
Find another job.
something else.
In fact, as you are there, the minute you begin to sense, their workplaces, at least for me, I can feel energy. The minute I get into a place, I already can pick energy. Like I'm very good at it. So the minute you begin to sense that, hey, it go be like say, it go be for this place. So you will know that it's time to start searching. Morning, afternoon, evening, start searching for work so that you can find something better. And it doesn't mean that there's no workplace that's perfect. Every workplace has its own issues. There is no perfect workplace, but you just need to find a way to,
And do it strategically too. Don't throw it in their face that, you're gonna leave, you're gonna look for something else.
Yeah.
No, just take your time on your own time and start searching. Because remember, until you leave, you're still gonna face them every day.
Yep.
So
Yep. That's very true.
You have to make sure.
Yeah. And if another point is like, and this goes hand in hand with that, like if you're at a workplace the work system, the way it works now, people always need references of referees and stuff like that. You have to be wise. So that when they call this your workplace that you're trying to escape, they have something positive to say about you. So you need to be very wise with the way you maneuver things. But I think looking for a way to dip is a very
definitely.
I think that's a very good option. That's a very, very good option for sure. I think one more thing is just stay away from gossip. That's part of the things. It goes hand in hand with knowing who you can talk to and stuff. Stay away from gossip because you don't know. I don't even know why you would want to be gossiping.
You don't know who's trying to get information to maybe bring to the individuals that may not like you too much.
You want to bring problems to yourself. Why?
They may just use that against you later on.
Yeah.
So
know how you're talking about your supervisor. Know how you're talking about your manager. Know how you're talking about your colleague. You don't know who is passing information. If it means it dey vex you, the person has body odor, the person behaves like they have sense when they don't have sense. Know what you are saying before you go and say something to the wrong person now, and the information it will now be times 2 the problem. So in all, and I think another thing, I think self-acclamations we kind of go with like praying and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but in all, know why you're there. I think that's very important, and be kind to yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, know why you're there.
Be kind to yourself.
Be kind to yourself. If you're there for passion, for money, for experience, for growth, whatever it is that you're there for, just know why you're there. And like Kim said, be kind to yourself. I think that's very important because we really are not kind to ourselves. So.
And at the end of the day, they can replace you in a heartbeat.
Yep.
But there's only one of you. So you need to take care of yourself, set those boundaries, speak up when you need to speak up, not take it too personally. You don't want it to stress you out. Keep your support system around.
Yep, very important.
And last, if anything, you just have to leave.
Yeah, leave. Leave. If it's really, really bad and all of these things that we're saying right now doesn't work for you, my brothers and my sisters, leave. There will be another job. There will always be another one.
Yeah,
whether
this is not the end.
It's never the end. Whether it means going to a less paying job, it doesn't matter as long as you're sane. Like him said, there's only one of you and you have to take care of you. You're very important.
It's your mental health.
Mental health.
You still have to go home at the end of the day.
Yeah.
They can replace you if you get sick.
Yeah.
If you leave, they will replace you.
So you have to be careful and take care of you. And there's people who get really frustrated and they bring the frustration home. It starts affecting their family, their partners, their kids. So you got to be careful and be kind to yourself. Yeah. And pray. Pray. So, I think that's it.
That's it. If we think of some more, we'll do another
Yes,
video.
we'll do another video. But yeah, those are
For
things
now, you
that,
can work with those.
Yes, work with those, and they work. We've had our own experiences. They
I've had
work.
experiences with it, and
I have
it
to.
works.
And I'm telling you, and that's why I said no workplace is perfect. There's always going to be issues. You just have to figure out how to maneuver things. So, guys, love yourself. Like Kim said, be kind to yourself. Be kind. Be very kind. We can't even emphasize that enough. Be kind to yourself. And pray. Pray. Whichever prayer that you understand, pray. Pray. It's very important. So I think that's it for us today. Do you have any other thing to say?
No, I think that's it. Just be kind to yourself. I'll always say that. Be kind to yourself. Speak up for yourself. Try not to take things personally.
Yeah, so that's it, guys. We really hope you enjoyed this video. I and Kim are very happy that we're here today and we shared these tips with you guys, because these are things that we know work. These are things that we've had experiences too, so we know and stuff.
If you have any other tips too that we didn't mention, maybe you might want to put it in the comments below.
Yes, please. And Kim, what is the important thing? Subscribe. You have to subscribe, please.
And share.
Yeah, share it
the
with
knowledge.
Yes. Why keep the knowledge? Share it to you. I can see you. Share this video. Share. Anyways, guys, so that's it for us today, and we'll see you on our next video. I'm gonna try to get Kim here again, so we'll see you soon. Okay? Bye, guys. Ready?
I forgot where I was going.
Yeah.